Well, the lowest in weight so far tonight at 130 pounds. The return of Hodge Campbell, representing Tornado Muay Thai against Matt Hodges. Matt Hodges from Sac-Bresert, just down the road in Boston.
And Hodge coming out strong. And the advantage for Hodge here is the experience. He's had more cage time and ring time. And he puts on a furious pace as well. As you can see here, he's charging the punches straight down the middle. Nice catch. He's going to make sure he releases the leg, however.
Hodge Campbell, victorious last time at Supreme Championships 16, looking for a repeat here on home turf tonight. And if there's one thing that we can say about an Hodge Campbell fights, it's 100 miles an hour from start till finish, right?
Yeah, but he's technical as well. You know, he comes forward, he fires the punches down there, and he's charging forward, but at the same time, he's consolidating the information to regain this plan to come back stronger in the next exchange.
Loves fighting K1, motivated by his family, by his beautiful daughter. Not quite getting the drop there. Andy Lawrence having a check, happy for things to proceed.
Matt has that kind of traditional style where he hits his hands up nice and high, he taps back and forward, great weight distribution, fires the leg kicks in, but he doesn't move after he strikes. He's often in the same spot. And for someone like Hodge, he's very reactive, very aware of where he is in space. It's easy for him to catch the kick, easy for him to evade and then create an angle and come in and strike. See here, beautiful. On the outside, heavy leg kick, catches the kick.
Matt Hodges going down there a moment ago. Andy Turland happy so far with the performance of Hodge Campbell. Campbell promising to deliver payload with that right roundhouse kick to the leg. Swing and a miss there, nothing but empty space. But yeah, you mentioned the kind of more traditional Muay Thai style of Matt Hodges. Maybe a little bit too much of a target.
Yeah, he's just waiting the patience game. And Muay Thai, often as the rounds go on, they start to increase intensity after every round. But there's not really time to do that in these short rounds. You've got to pull the trigger and utilize your best skill set as soon as possible.
That's exactly what we saw there. Well, Matt Hodges maybe having to go back to the drawing board. The Sac-Bresert crew going to work in the corner, and there is the aggression right from the get-go from Hodge Campbell.
Yeah, he pulls the trigger early on. Close range, fires the knees beautifully. He steps out of danger with the straight punches, gauges the teeps and the jabs. There's a nice right hook there, though, from Matt.
Well, Matt Hodges, not completely outgunned. And I wonder what it will be strategy-wise for Campbell or Hodges to take control of this fight. Here we go, a little bit more action, the catch and the dump from the 34-year-old Hodge Campbell.
Round two.
Who just loves kicking people. That's what he told us in the pre-fight interview. The one thing he loves about fighting is kicking folks. What do you make of that, Dean?
He's got a great low kick as well, and he hunts for it. And if you ask him, what do you do with your leg kicks? He says, I hunt to kill. And we just saw that as he kicked the leg and caught his opponent's leg at the same time, just creating a perfect disbalance.
Yeah, you can see some reddening there on the leg of Matt Hodges.
Oh, Matt's struggling to find the tools here to storm forward. He's opening with that kick, and he's done some damage on the left side there of Hodge. But he's got to start thinking about the combinations now. As he comes forward, he's got to give Hodge something to think about. He's got to put something in his face, Chris.
Campbell southpaw, stepping into the jab. Campbell searching for the left kick to the body. Nice knee in reply. Campbell turns his body and avoids the worst of it.
He's got that technique, and he's got that scrappy style as well. It's a perfect concoction to fight in a cage.
Yeah.
You know, the Muay Thai style is you hang back and you progress and you check and you counter, but we're seeing too much of the traditional style here from Matt.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. There's a difference in the busy work, if you will, which is kind of making the difference in this fight, in my opinion. It's not to say Hodges hasn't landed some good shots. That right kick to the body. Oh, they're trading here. Both landing on the left. Campbell from the southpaw position, landing the left cross. Hodges backing off. Again, left to a right for Hodge Campbell. Hodges up against the wire here.
Oh, just breathing heavy. digging deep for this power to the body as he goes with the knee. Ush charging forward now, looking for the hooks. Goes to the body and the head. There's the leg kick from Ush as he backs off.
He is. Well said, Dean. The pace is already still bubbling here, but you just wonder whether or not one guy might punch themselves out. They're breathing hard. It's been to the max, man. It's been to the max. 2 of 3 in the books. Ush Campbell all the way, but a good round, a better round for Hodges. How do you have it?
Definitely Ush has had the pressure. He's got the technical ability. You take here from the replay, the way that Ush comes forward, and he's very responsive and reactive. Gauging the jab in the interim here. He's looking for the knee. He missed. There's the tie hop to the body shot.
I felt like actually Matt Hodges had a really good last 60 seconds there, though. I mean, as Ush kind of slowed down a touch, Hodges did land a couple of good punches.
Ush doing a good job of smothering Matt. Matt is a long fighter, and to fire all of that power, he needs his leg and his limb at the end of that target. And at this point in time, Ush is closing the distance beautifully, so he's not getting all of that power. Even the knees, they're almost like a block to block the knee as opposed to a knee to the body. So Matt needs to play with the distance, but you could definitely argue here that Matt needs to finish.
Ush Campbell and Matt Hodges in a fight that seemed unlikely on paper to go the distance, hit the third stanza. Let's see what comes. Nice kick again. It's one of the better shots, I think, from Hodges is that right kick to the body. He's found the target. Running into the jab, good right, backing off. Hodges again throws the right kick to the body. Campbell with the catch. Gonna get a warning undoubtedly for holding.
Again, looking for that body kick, but he's not really utilizing his distance. He's a little bit too close to fire that power. And you can see the reddening on Ush's left side of his body. But now that's what prompted Ush to lead that check with the left leg.
Andy Turlin is going absolutely bananas in the corner of Ush Campbell. They want him to double up on the jab and then follow.
Barrage of punches from Ush. But I like the way he steps off as well. He gauges, he admires the view and then looks for his way in.
Yeah, it's kind of an art in itself, isn't it? The whole seeing an opening and acting and those kind of micro decisions of the fight game.
But he's trying to evade the counter as well. In this instance here, look, he's looking to see what's coming, but he fires a lot of punches and he immediately evades the counter and gauges the distance, then comes back into firing range.
Turland is calling for boxing, but you get the feeling that both of these guys are feeling it in the cardio department. Not long to go. It could be 2018 for Ush Campbell, but no doubt about it, Hodges given everything he has, trying to stay in and hang in this fight, and he has definitely had his moments. And conversely, output-wise, I think the lowest of all 3 rounds for Ush Campbell.
Well, he's kind of being a bit more precise here. You can see with the high guard, and largely because Matt was trying to draw Ush onto something. But Matt was stepping back. He was looking at the feet. He was looking up high. He was trying to draw Ush onto something. So Matt was kind of being a little bit more playing possum as he steps back. So Ush was a little bit more conservative with his techniques.
Well, you have to give some credit to Hodges coming out 0-0, taking on Ush Campbell, a 6-fight vet under this rule set. Here a little bit of the action as it happened.
Ush catches the leg here, and he got a warning for holding the leg. And that prompted him to block with the elbows and also lead with that left leg check to negate that body kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 awesome rounds of K1 action, your cage side judges have reached unanimous decision. So let's hear it for your winner. In the blue corner, Ush Campbell.
Well, Ush Campbell has done it. Andy Turland, I don't know if he's been in the sun too much or been yelling too much.
Let's make some noise.
Red as a tomato after that, encouraging his fighter all the way to the finish. And again, respect is the word. Great show of sportsmanship here at Supreme Championships, bringing you the very best